He was alone. The thought of freedom started to turn into something kind of horrible because he was alone. And I don't know if that transition and that realization for Adam and Eve came quickly or if it was kind of slow, but suddenly they realize that they are broken and desperate. There's these two beautiful, made in the image of God Himself beings that are suddenly sniveling, whining, complaining, lacking in self-respect shells of who they used to be. The man who once named the animals is now pointing to his wife and naming her as the root of his problem. This woman who was the final creation of God and the most beautiful thing in all the earth is now blaming a snake for her decisions. These two beings are now filled with shame. They're hiding from each other. And they're putting on fig leaves trying to cover themselves up, going, wait a second, I'm naked, and they're ashamed and they're covering up, and I don't want anyone to see me. And then they're hiding from their own Creator. They're hiding from God. These two beings that were in this perfect environment, in just a short amount of time, were brought down to nothing. You ever been in that position? You ever felt that way before you and God? Have you ever felt broken and desperate before God? Have you ever felt like you can't stand up not only in front of God, but in front of other people? Because if other people really knew my story, if other people really knew my history, if other people really knew what I'd done, they wouldn't be able to look at me the same. They wouldn't be able to respect me anymore. You ever felt broken and hiding before someone else? That's Adam and Eve. Genesis chapter 3, starting in verse 12. The man replied, it was the woman who gave me the fruit, and I ate it. Then the Lord God answered the woman, what have you done? The serpent deceived me, she replied, that's why I ate it. In my family, these are called excuses. And poor ones. In my family, we would use this in what we would call a teachable moment. Really, the snake made you. Did the snake pick up the fruit, ram it down your throat, make you chew and make you swallow? We're great parents. Don't really take any advice from us whatsoever. No, then it's not really the snake's fault, is it? That'd be your fault. Buck up and take responsibility for yourself.